Hey, check me out one time, man. First off, top of the DL. I hope everybody woke up highly favored, highly blessed. As I always say. So look, finna get straight into this content, man. I ain't finna too much bore y'all. So I was watching I was watching my boy Ant page yesterday, and I see he had dropped a segment on the little busting that had happened on the little busting that had happened in the biddy, and then he doubled back and dropped it basically like saying like somebody had got at him and told him like you better take this down or else. So when I heard that, my first thing is like, oh, when I hear the oh you better take this down or else, I'm like, oh, I'm thinking they like, oh, you better take this or else down or I'm tripping. But they ended up saying some whole other stuff from what he said. But what I really wanted to touch on first is he was basically saying like he come on here podcasting as Young Ant the rapper and he a podcaster. You feel me? Like he ain't on no street stuff. He ain't trying to be street, and that's not his angle. Is trying to be street on YouTube. I mean, I get what he's saying, but at the end of the day, no matter what you do, who you are, who you are, and where you from, that's gonna always be the first thing that people see when they come on here. It ain't no separating that. No matter how cool, how calm, how collect you come on here, no matter if you say cuz all day, no matter if you say blood all day. When you come on here, that's the first thing people gonna see is the gang stuff because really that's what a lot of people is really interested in. That's why people be saying I see a lot of people be saying like somebody got my comments yesterday and it's like, oh yeah, the all the gang members is on YouTube now. Gossiping, whoopty whoop. Like, yeah, people say all this, but that's what y'all interested in. It's the gang members telling stories about stuff and telling the gang stuff. You feel me? But that's neither here nor there. I'm saying that because Ant said that like it's like you feel me like basically like he separate the one from the two. And it's like, yeah, I understand you moving like that, but that's not what people see you as, so it really ain't no separation. Like when you come on here, yeah, you rapping and you podcasting, but you still that gang member, you feel me? No matter what you do. So it ain't no shaking that because like I said, that's the first thing that people see. And that's just how it is. Like you feel me? Like I get him. He don't be on here talking about a whole bunch of gang stuff. He said if it hit on if it come on the internet, he gonna drop on it, whatever the case may be. But from our captions, from the way we talk, from the stuff we talk about, and how we talk about it, it's just it gives gang member. So I don't feel like it's a separation, and I don't even try to separate basically the blogging and basically my gang coming with me because my gang is gonna come with me everywhere as far as I'm talking about coming off of me like my persona like me because that's just what it is. And yeah, I know a lot of people gonna say, oh, you feel like that because look how you walk around. You got that chain on. For instance, so what? No matter if I wore this chain, if I had this chain or I didn't, it still would be the same thing. Like if y'all pay attention to the internet, like y'all just gotta really go look. I just ain't finna just talk about all the people that's doing it, but it's people on here with names way disrespectful to me. People be on here dissing all type of stuff. People do them vlogs. They be dissing people hoods, saying stuff, all type of stuff on YouTube. You feel me? It's just y'all just gotta go find it. You feel me? And y'all will see. Like gangbanging is disrespectful. Period. In every way, shape, or form. No matter how respectful you try to be, I can have the most utmost respect for any individual, but at the end of the day, I'm still disrespectful by the way I carry myself and do things. But that's just me. That's just how this goes, bro. As far as gang banging. I don't care how respectful you try to be. It's still gonna be that in you. You might not put it out there, but it's still gonna be that whoopty whoop. I don't care about the other side. It's still gonna be in you. It's like it's with everybody. The real members that I know, it's just like I said. As we get older, and then we start respecting one another when we go to jail and we fight or stuff like that, and you see certain people, you run into them, different hoods that you don't beef with, and it's like, okay, I ain't tripping, we don't beef with them, but it is what it is, whoopie whoop. But that comes when you get older. But gangbang is disrespectful, period. But goes back to saying what I was just saying. I'm not into trying to act like I'm separating the two. I just ain't trying to beef with nobody on here. Like that's what I'm not gonna do. I'm not even gonna think about going back and forth with nobody and saying I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z. I'm not doing that. But the other stuff, as far as like that, trying to the separation, like yeah, you could like I keep it cool too. Like I might say some stuff with bees. I might say blood every now and then, but I'm not just on here just dropping my content just blah 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 blah. I don't do that. You feel me? And I really talk like that. I say blood a lot. But when I get on here, I don't do that. But that's not me just trying to you feel me? That's not me trying to separate me basically me being a gang member from my content. That's just me talking because like I said, I like my intellect, I can talk like that. I can talk regular. I don't have to say blah 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 blah. But when I do talk like that from all the years that I've done in jail. So when I got to jail, when I was a kid, that's how I adapted to jail. You feel me? Like when I start going to jail and stuff, I start really talking more and more like that. You feel me? Like basically being a follower. Like you feel me? Like trying to fit in. So it happened like that. But I didn't used to talk like that when I was 12 years old. Man, I wasn't saying I wasn't saying blood all the time and on lanes. I was saying it like a couple of times, like yeah, blood, yeah, whoopie whoop, stuff like that. But I wasn't saying it all the time. But I just don't feel it's no separating the gang stuff from the podcasting and stuff once you're a gang member because it's already right there in front of you, like it's in their face. So everybody is gonna see it, and if something happened, just like for instance, the situation with him and King Pill, you see the first thing he said when they got to talking about that stuff is, "Hey, we ain't finna keep talking about that. I'm from 83rd Street." So no matter what he was thinking in his head, like, yeah, we podcasting, we doing this, he felt I need to let him know this because he said a disrespectful term towards the three, and I gotta let him know before this keep going. That goes to say what I'm saying, like it's no way to separate it. Like, yeah, you could dummy it down all you want, but there's no way to separate no way to separate the being a gang member when you out here podcasting. I wouldn't care if you stop banging, if you got on here and you told everybody you a non-affiliate, whatever the case may be. Just like with gang banging, I could tell somebody I don't gang bang right now today, and I'm not with this no more. But if a certain person catch me, they don't care. They're not gonna be like, "Oh, that's Nunu. He told us he don't bang no more." They still gonna get up with me in the same manner that they would get up with me, as if I was out here active doing stuff to people. And that's just how it is. So it's like I said, I get what Ant's saying. I get how he trying to dummy it down, but it really ain't no dummying it down. You feel me? Bro know that, but you feel me? I get him because he like I ain't you feel me like that ain't what I'm coming here on. I'm on some you feel me? I'm chilling, you feel me? I'm just trying to rap and blog. I leave the street stuff in the street. Yeah. When he say that, everybody's supposed to leave the street stuff in the streets if you know what street stuff is. But talking and saying blood and doing all that, that's not really like oh like no like no big thing. Like that's just how people talk. Like you know, it is what it is. No matter what type of content you talk about, it's gonna be that. So me personally, I don't really like dropping content on the on like murders and stuff like that, no matter what hood it is or whatever the case may be. So first I'm gonna say this. Whoever dude is that said that to Young Ant, I pray he not really from over there and he just a dude trolling because if you will openly hit a dude and say, "Oh, I'm gonna get your page took down," that's a form of telling. So if they cool with that with that over there, which I'm pretty sure they not, it's like, come on, bro, you don't hit nobody and say, "Oh, you said you want to fade, you want to fade," but if he don't take that down, you gonna get his page took down. Man, that's a form of telling. So I will hope that that wasn't no real member that said that. You feel me? That was just some dude out here talking. Do I think Ant was really bothered by it? No. He probably really was more so just bothered. Like, why are you hitting me, telling me you gonna get my page took down? The fade part, I don't think that like fade. That's why he like said what he said. And them hoods is like they like I wouldn't say I ain't gonna say they like basically allies. So it ain't hard to call over there or pull up and go get no fade. Like that's easy work. You feel me? So I don't think it was a dude that was really from Hoover. I think it was a dude just running his mouth, probably something like that. Because if you going about it like that, you bunk. You feel me? Any form of telling in any way, shape, or form is no good. But guess the dude was mad. Told him he better take it down. It's like, come on, man. People gonna talk about what they talk about over here, and a lot of people is not gonna like it. But me personally, that's why, like I said, I stay away from talking about the buses and stuff like that because even though I'm not saying Young Ant because he didn't incriminate nobody in it, I watched this whole video. He just basically put it up there and was like, "Oh yeah, this happens in LA," which it does. All that stuff is regular. That's all he was basically saying. So, but there's always gonna be somebody from that hood that's gonna feel some type of way. At that, that's another reason why I wouldn't do it. And then that's when the back and forth comes. And like I said, that's something I'm not trying to do. But at the end of the day, like I said, everybody got their own opinion. But in my opinion, like I said earlier in this segment, once you a gang member, I don't feel like it's no separating that from your blogger work because that's all people. That's all people are gonna see, no matter what you do. So, at the end of the day, man, I want everybody to fly safe. My gang members, stay dangerous, and you already know, man. I'm gonna be at y'all, man. Y'all enjoy y'all day, man.
We skirt, nigga slide a chopper in. Nigga slide a chopper in. She looking sexy, is amazing. Chocolate mom, tryna get you. Part of shades, her booty glazing. Hit my line when you get beers. My little yeah gon' do her scamming. ID cards, info business. If you ain't Glock on personnel, little nigga, you trippin'. On the block with a flame, bitch, we is the flame. Yo nigga ain't a gangster, he ain't got no ranking. She shaking BB Hill, that booty paid for, ain't it? I like natural too, show me what it gave you, baby. She got a thump on her, me likey, mommy. Tell her, baby, big, you can't be my wifey, mommy.
Free my little bro, nigga. Free Gangsta Gang, nigga. I'm DLB, nigga. Free little bro, nigga. Free number 2, nigga. Free Gangsta Gang, nigga. That love we ain't tryna do, nigga. DLGB, nigga. It's a whole lot of work in that double back.
Let's give it up, yeah.
That's how it is. Love, I ain't feeling love. Yes, forever, you ain't hang with us. I never hang it up. I swear now,